Miguel Iturrati back here at the iBot Vaults, and we're going to get into a UFC video blog here in the talk and shoot style. And the bottom line is you got UFC Fight Night 92 coming up out of Salt Lake City this weekend on Saturday, August 6th. And it's headlined by featherweights. There are a couple of featherweight fights at the top. Right now, the sport books have about half the card at the books with odds and over-unders. The whole card will be there. You know, there always are for the UFC. But let's go through what we got here. Coming up in the strawweight division among the ladies, we got Danielle Taylor and Myra Moroz squaring off there. A little bit of a tongue twister. Moroz, the minus 240 favorite, with Taylor paying back at plus 200. Portion of these are all 3-round fights. The over-under is 2.5 with the over at minus 110 and the under at minus 110. Nice tight over-under. Who knows what will happen there. Middleweights, 3 rounds. Trevor Smith, plus 120 underdog, facing Joseph Gigliotti. Gigliotti, minus 140 on the favorite. Over-under 1.5 with the over at plus 100 and the under at minus 120. Welterweight action, Santiago Ponzinibbio. He's a minus 185 favorite as he faces Zach Cummings. Cummings, a plus 160 dog. Over-under is 2.5 with the over at minus 145 and the under at plus 125. More of the feature action in the middleweight division. You got Talis Leites taking on Chris Camozzi, a couple of veterans. Leites, a minus 190 favorite. Camozzi, a plus 165. Over-under is 2.5 with the over at minus 195 and the under at plus 155. And now, as I said, featherweights at the top of the card. 2 fights opening up here, the featherweight division. You got Ronnie Jason taking on Dennis Bermudez. Bermudez, a minus 210 favorite, with Jason paying back at plus 175. Over-under is 1.5 with the over at minus 190. And the under is at plus 165. And the main event is 5-round action. You got Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy, taking on Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a minus 300 favorite. Rodriguez, the hot hand out of Mexico. Caceres at plus 250. And the over-under is 2.5 with the minus 110 on the over and minus 110 on the under. Nice tight lines. There's been a trend at the UFC. Not a lot of wide lines going on. A lot of matchmaking going on, putting guys together that are resulting in some tight odds. And it's getting fun at the sport books. And that's our look here at the UFC Fight Night 92 this Saturday out of Salt Lake City. That's August 6th. And you got Caceres and Rodriguez in the main event. I'm Miguel Iturrati. We've been talking shoot. We'll talk to you after the fights.